Hi, before you became a filmmaker, you were a film journalist, and can you tell me how do you go from one job to the other?
Well, basically, it was easier to become a filmmaker in Argentina and to make a living than it was to work as a journalist, because I had to work for several movie magazines, not only from Argentina, but also from the US and from the UK as a film correspondent. So there was a collapse in the press, in Argentina, because the paper became expensive. So I started getting paid less for the same interviews and the same stuff I was doing. So at the same time, I had always wanted to become a filmmaker, but I thought it was impossible to make it a reality. But several friends of mine started working in the film industry, and they told me it's not that difficult to get into the industry, and there are contests now in the Film Institute. So we wrote the film Diablo with my best friend, who had never written a movie in his life. We wrote it on spec, and we presented to the Opera Prima Award, which is an award for newcomers from the Film Institute, and we won. They gave us the money, and we made the film.
Yeah, and your film is not something like La Nouvelle Vague. It's not an auteur film. It's more like a genre film, and you mix a lot of genres. Do you have one genre that is your favorite?
Well, I basically love two genres the most, which are spaghetti westerns and dark comedies. But I also love horror movies a lot, so the film, it's a mixed bag of all of them, In a way, I also like boxing movies like Raging Bull and stuff like that, so the movie has influences of Raging Bull, of Asian filmmakers, of Robert Rodriguez, of Abel Ferrara.
Yeah, it's like a love letter to all the filmmakers you love and the movies you've grown watching, right?
Yes, basically it's because I thought maybe I never get to make another film. You always think that when it's your first movie, And since it was my debut, I wanted to do everything I could in only one film, which was having a boxing match, shootouts, fighting, and a lot of explosions. There are not those many explosions, but I try to have a few, a little bit.